Thanks for checking them. Check it out now. Nicki Minaj, she got a likability problem. When it comes to just regular fans, I don't know. It look like Nicki can't do no right. People don't like her. People think that she constantly throws shade. People think that she has a bad attitude. Just how she carries herself. However, that's just fan perception. When you think about people in the industry, we haven't heard glowing remarks about her either. Okay, we've heard a lot of people say that Nicki Minaj is the person to pick up the phone, and if she don't like some shit you're doing, she tries to stop your career because she got all the clout, right? Remember when somebody at Hot 97 critiqued her music? She says, until that motherfucker is fired, I ain't going back up there. Ultimately, the person wasn't fired, but she held the station hostage. Like, I won't do appearances. I won't do performances. Okay? Now, Remy Ma mentioned that same thing on her diss track, saying, yo, you're making calls behind the scenes trying to get people blackballed.
Keep sitting over there, trying to make phone calls, trying to fuck with my fucking bag. It's corny, ma. Now I'm done.
And maybe all is fair in love and war, but that's a scummy thing to do. If you don't want to either rap with someone or you see someone else succeeding and you want to call other people in influential positions to stop their blessings, that's hater shit. Now, I told you my personal experience. I said something on Twitter about like Nicki and Meek's breakup saying like he be fine. And she reached out to like 5 people and basically told me she didn't like what I said. And I mean, good thing I'm on YouTube and good thing y'all support me because who knows? Nicki might have made some calls on me. Now, she also did it to other people, it seems. Apparently, Safari says she did it to him, but now we got a new person. The new person is K. Michelle. K. Michelle randomly got on Twitter today, and she wanted to admit some shit about Nicki Minaj. Now, she didn't call Nicki Minaj's name, but it was clear she's talking about Nicki Minaj. You know how? Because she ends up talking about a song that was taken from her, right? Because somebody else made calls behind the scenes. She said the song was the title track to her 2014 album, Anybody Wanna Buy a Heart or something like that. And Nicki Minaj got a song called Buy a Heart, okay, with Meek Mill. Now, let me read this Twitter rant and you will understand much clearly what I'm talking about. Now, K. Michelle tweeted out this. She says, so, I was listening to Anybody Want to Buy a Heart in my new home, real Sex in the City like, and I realized how hard I worked on the album. That was my life, my heart, my emotions. And I remember one day getting a call I never thought I would get. I was told that a song from my album was being taken from me because the rapper that gave it to me's girlfriend thought I was fucking him. I kind of felt destroyed. This is a woman I publicly praise, so I was happy for her. I was like, why is this woman trying to block me over penis? It was a style track of my album, and I was told not to say anything out of fear of politics. I sat back, listened, and watched God handle it. All right? She continued by saying, God did more than handle the situation. I just sat back and healed up, watched karma. I'm not perfect, but I'm not evil or insecure. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you're you, and I'm little old me, and you're making phone calls and demanding I'll be stopped from making it? I've learned a lot in the business, but that was the first time I saw that the people highest up truly have the lowest self-esteem. My whole outlook on life changed. We are all the same. We get hurt. We are sometimes insecure, and we all want to win, but some by any means necessary. Now, the song with K. Michelle and Meek Mill, it's called Anyone Wanna Buy a Heart, okay? That was the title song. I guess Meek Mill made the song, or he had the song, he gave it to her. And basically that was around the time when Nicki kind of got with Meek. And Nicki, I'm guessing, probably feeling that K. Michelle is throwing the pussy at Meek, says, fuck out of here with that song. I ain't gonna let that happen. Now, that song never really came out. Of course, we heard leaks. Actually, it's hard to find it on YouTube, but Nicki's song came out. You could find that. It's called Nicki Minaj featuring Meek Mill, Buy a Heart. Okay? Now, what do I think about this? These are the politics and the games that are played every day. And it's very sad that Nicki Minaj is kind of becoming the face of all of this because it's just a bad look, right? When now you're going to be perceived as a hater for trying to block and it's not one, multiple people's blessings, or you're hating on people behind the scene because you're such a big star. That's just not a good look. And this adds into why people don't really fuck with and like Nicki. She got a ton of loyal supporters. They love her. They'll do anything for her. They'll do anything for her. But when people see Nicki, they see someone who is bitter, insecure, always throwing shade, and doesn't like to see anyone else get success but her. It's the same thing that people took, I don't know if they took it out of context, but when Drake won a fucking award, and when Drake was complimenting another woman, she's in the crowd talking about, what about me? What about me? Just not a fucking good look for Nicki, okay? Again, do I believe this? Listen, all I'm going to say, I'll put it towards you guys, right? Do you believe this? I told you my account. Remy Ma gave you an account. Safari, okay? And now we're hearing K. Michelle. What do you guys think? This ain't that good, man. This ain't that good. And here's the thing. It's a good thing that we're in the technology age where, listen, she could let this be known, and I'm talking about K. Michelle, because if this was like 15 years ago, this would have happened and nobody would have ever known. Now, some people are going to be mad like, yo, she shouldn't be saying this publicly, but she's venting to her fans. I always like when people tell their fans, what's up, okay? Don't be hiding that shit, because the trials and tribulations you go through in the background or in the quote-unquote industry, if you want your fans to hold you down, you got to let them know what's up, all right? Get in the comments, make sure you guys like them, subscribe. What do you guys think about this, man? What do you think about these shenanigans?